Does your oil pan looks like this? Does your driveway has oil stains? Then definitely you need to change your oil pan gasket. This is exactly what I'm going to do today. My car was leaking oil for many years. Meanwhile, I was building my garage to be able to do such an advanced car repairs by myself. Remove the air filter housing to get the access to the oil dipstick. Dipstick tube needs to be unfastened from the intake manifold. Oil needs to be drained from the oil pan. Remove the dipstick tube bolt. Leave the dipstick tube as high as possible. I had problems removing it completely, so I left it as it is. Since the front axle is going to be lowered to get access to the oil pan, we need to support the engine, since it is sitting on the engine mounts, which are bolted to the front axle. Unscrew the engine mount nuts. You need some long tools for this action. Now lift the engine by 5 mm to free the engine mount from mount studs. This is definitely needs cleaning. Remove the wheels to remove the weight of the front axle. The fan shroud and the fan itself needs to be removed to get more room in front of the engine. I will link a video in the description where this job is done. You need to remove the tension pulley cap and remove the belt. This needs to be done since the steering pump needs to be removed. The steering pump needs to be removed to get access to several oil pan bolts which are behind the steering pump. We are just going to move the pump aside, no lines should be disconnected. Steering pump has 3 bolts. two up front and one from the left side. Unplug the oil level sensor. Remove some plastic elements. Remove hydraulic line holder bolt. Remove the stabilizer links. Remove the steering shaft from the steering mechanism. I was using a rubber mallet for this job. Remove the reinforcement plates. This will grant access to the rear axle support bolts. I'm using this gearbox hydraulic jack to hold and lower the front axle. If you are doing this job on your driveway, you can use a standard hydraulic jack. Now remove 6 M12 bolts which are holding the front axle to the car's body. Slowly lower the axle support, ensuring that no equipment is going to be damaged or torn. Remove the oil pan bolts. Don't forget about the rear ones, located at the gearbox side. Remove the dipstick tube O-ring. Remove the oil sensor. Now I'm going to wash all the parts using engine degreaser and high pressure wash. Replace the oil sensor O-ring. The old gasket looks dead, rubber became plastic. I I'm using the Gen09 gasket, it's not so very expensive. To hold the gasket in place, I will use 4 zip ties and later cut them off using the pliers. Clean the surface with the brake cleaner. There are 4 places where you need to apply the sealant. Tighten the bolts as per instruction sequence. Don't forget to replace the O-ring on the tube. BMW recommends replacing axle support bolts. Fasten the engine mount nuts. The surface between the brake disc and the wheel disc should be perfectly clean. To prevent corrosion, apply brake paste on the wheel hub and the wheel disc center. BMW recommends using this tool for cleaning. I like cleaning my bolts once in a while. But definitely they need to be replaced, according to BMW. I usually hand tighten the bolts down and later torque them down to the spec when the wheels touch the ground. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.